Kanwar Yatra is set to begin from the 11th July. Amidst the festive fervour, there is an undercurrent of tension. And the undercurrent running through the Kanwar Yatra route, from forcing dhaba owners to display their names and of those working in their establishment, to self-styled vigilante groups conducting rampant religious profiling. The ugly face of communal profiling visible with "I am a Hindu, main Hindu hoon" posters plastered on shops, food carts and dhabas along the Yatra route from Bareilly to Kachla Badaयूं. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, after conducting an aerial survey from Ghaziabad to Bijnor, has issued strict instructions. Those defiling the Kanwar Yatra, including acts like spitting in food, will face the harshest punishment, according to him. The Samajwadi Party calling this hate-mongering. In Muzaffarnagar, non-vegetarian dhabas along the Kanwar Yatra route are being shut down, many calling this discrimination. The religious festival once again mired in a political, religious, communal and a constitutional storm. The Kanwar Yatra 2025 is not just a religious pilgrimage. It is fast becoming a test of state capacity, communal harmony and constitutional responsibility. Where does vigilance end and profiling begin? Bureau Report, India Today. I want to cut across right now to Ghanshyam Tiwari, spokesperson Samajwadi Party, Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, spokesperson BJP. Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, we're at a place where in Bareilly, about 35 kilometers, as per our reporters on ground, there are carts, dhabas that have been made to plaster posters which say, "I'm a Hindu, main Hindu hoon." Would you think it's correct?
What is problem in that? We are Hindu.
You see nothing wrong in that?
Nothing wrong. If the same constitution gives permission to count the caste, then why not to paste the caste on the face of every shops? What is the problem in asking saying I am Hindu? हम लोग तो ये कहते हैं ना, हिंदू तन मन हिंदू जीवन, हिंदू ही है मेरा परिचय. हम तो इसका बेटा वाले हैं, तो इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या है? अगर हम
Dr.
हिंदू
Kaushal
हैं तो
Kant
इसको
Mishra,
बोलने में क्या प्रॉब्लम?
for somebody who's a doctor, I'll ask you one question. You do remember during the Holocaust, the Jews were made to wear a star. Was there anything wrong in that?
If there is something going against them, anybody, then it is wrong. Just expressing my name that I am Hindu.
You don't think this would lead to economic discrimination?
If the halal economy has not led yet any economic discrimination to any community, then I don't think there is any economic discrimination. Only during this period, when the certain religious group is taking their own position, Kanwar Yatra is going on, I don't see. It should be the responsibility of the fellow citizen in the name of Bhaichara that they should say that I am Muslim and I am Christian and I am Sikh. What is the problem in that? Let them choose which shop they want to go. What is the problem in that? I think it is Bhaichara. It's depending on which glass you are looking. If we are whole country is looking whole halal economy with the secular glass, why not to see this as a secular? And if the caste census, जाति जनगणना पूछना, जातियों का नंबर पूछना गलत नहीं है, तो जाति को लिख करके बताने में क्या दिक्कत है? मुझे नहीं लगता इसमें कुछ भी गलत है, legally, constitutionally.
You don't think there's anything constitutionally wrong when it comes down to economic discrimination, sir? Because this directly is leading to economic discrimination, which as per, and you know, we have this conversation about the Constitution, various amendments, various paragraphs, and we can go to 15A of the Indian Constitution, which says no individual will be discriminated on economic grounds.
प्रीति, बिल्कुल सही बात है, पर मुझे ये बताइए, अगर यही देश अभी तक आजादी के 75 साल तक हलाल इकोनॉमी को अपने सर पे बिठाए घूम रहा था, तब अगर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल वैलिडेशन रहा है उसका, तो इसको क्या प्रॉब्लम है? मुझे समस्या ये बताइए ना, ये जो डबल स्टैंडर्ड है ना, कि हम अगर हिंदू लिख रहा है देन इट बिकम्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल इशू, अगर वो हलाल लिख करके चल रहा है, हलाल पूछ करके खा रहा है, हलाल हलाल चादर खरीद रहा है, हलाल दवाई खरीद
So,
रहा है,
Dr.
हलाल
Kushal
हॉस्पिटल में
Kant
जा रहा है।
Mishra, as I bring
जी,
in the Samajwadi Party spokesperson, it's not a conversation between you and I, but I would
yes.
reckon then, by the virtue of what you're saying, practically everyone in this country should roam around with a name tag which would say, I'm a Hindu, or I'm a Muslim, or I'm a Christian, and it's all okay. So if Dr. Kushal Kant Mishra walks into a 5-star hotel, leave alone even a Haldiram during Navratra, and he's eating a Navratra thali, he'd want to be served by somebody who wears a name tag which says, I'm a Hindu, or I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim. So if it's either of the other two, then you would not be served by them, correct?
प्रीति, अगर गोपाल अपना नाम अब्दुल बताता है, अगर सलमान कुरैशी अपना नाम बदल करके
It's a
रहता है,
question, sir. It's a
I am
question. I
saying,
asked you a question. So by the virtue of that fact, everyone should roam around with a name tag which says, I'm a Hindu, I'm a Muslim. When Dr. Kushal Kant Mishra eats at a restaurant, he's very careful on the person who serves him, says, I'm a Muslim, so can I serve you? Or I'm a Hindu,
Sunil,
therefore I can serve you.
Preeti,
Correct?
it's not about Kaushal Kant Mishra. It's about who is fasting.
Kaushal Kant Mishra is saying this, so therefore I'm
So,
asking Kaushal Kant Mishra, sir.
Preeti, I think Preeti Chaudhary.
Correct,
If
sir,
written
correct.
Preeti
It doesn't
Chaudhary,
matter, sir.
if
You can
my
call me anything.
no,
I'm okay
listen
with
to
it.
listen. It's not about
Yes.
me and you. It's about who is fasting, who is going for Kanwar Yatra.
Let me ask you a question again. So you're saying
Please.
during Navratra, those who there are a lot of people who fast, sir. There are a lot of
Yes,
people
sir.
in my family
Me
who fast
also.
for Navratra.
I
You also
I
fast for
also
Navratra.
yes,
Now
yes,
I'll ask you a
Navaratri,
question. A
Sawan,
lot of us step
everything.
out
Yes.
to eat a Navratra thali. You're saying only during fasting, right? So
Yes.
a lot of people will go out and eat a thali in, say, a Haldiram. You, by the virtue of what you said, you are suggesting each person should ask, or there should be name
No
tags.
need to ask. In Haldiram, everybody has got their name tag.
They
In
don't,
McDonald's,
sir. How do you
everybody
know
has
who's
got.
cooked your
Yes, yes.
food? How do you know who's cooked your food? Do you know it?
So we can ask. If
And
I
no,
feel I can ask.
Haldiram people don't have name tags.
Preeti,
And
if
I don't
I
know, it's not
feel,
about an X, Y, and
if
Z, but there are various other restaurants.
Preeti, if I am fasting and if I have some doubt, I may ask. What is problem in that?
There's no
I
problem.
don't see any problem. I don't see any problem. If I feel that I am served something which is not religious, then I have full right to ask. What is the problem in that?
So the fact is,
I
the
don't
problem
see.
is that, Dr. Kant Mishra, the
Yes,
problem
please.
is that you don't see a problem in that, but that's okay. That's fine.
Yes,
You know, it's for me, it's
because,
for, all right. I want to bring it.
because Preeti,
Yeah,
just
make your
10
point.
seconds.
Of course, make your
If
point.
if 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 the whole country is counting which caste you belong to, which religion you belong to, and everybody is writing, I am Jat, I am Yadav, I am Brahman, I am Thakur. If it is pasted on everything, then what is harm in
What is it
displaying
pasted
it?
on? I'm not understanding, sir. One second. You know, it's not a conversation between you and I because you're making a completely bizarre analogy, which we'll
Why?
touch on upon. I would think the reason the caste census is being demanded and asked for is that various castes that have fallen off the economic ladder get equal representation. I would think that's what it is for. It's for inclusivity, not to discriminate.
And
That's a
what about
conversation
halal
for
economy?
another day. I
What
want to
about
bring in
halal
the
economy?
sir.
What
Allow me
about
to
halal
bring in.
economy?
Allow me to bring in your
Why?
counterpart. The debate is not between you and I. I'd like to bring in Ghanshyam Tiwari, spokesperson, Samajwadi Party. Ghanshyam Tiwari, like Dr. Kaushal Kant said, what is the problem in this? There is absolutely no problem as per the incumbent government and Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra. And he says there's no problem. You know, if somebody wants to put their identity, wear it on their sleeves and offer it, why not?
Good evening, Preeti, to you, the viewers, and fellow co-panelists. There are three important things, and all of them are bizarre. One is the photograph that you continue to show. If I ever write a book called Legendary Fools, this photograph will be on its cover. That a chief minister is taking an aerial route to look at the Kanwar Yatra. This is a chief minister whose government showered petals in Prayagraj when the stampede happened and they could not even tell how many people died. While the stampede happened, when dead bodies were still lying there, they showered petals. This is the chief minister who came to power saying, "Batenge katenge 80-20 ki sarkar." But let's come to the second bizarre part, which is the argument that you're having with Kaushal Kant Mishra. If Kaushal Kant Mishra extends that argument, the way BJP is trying to extend it. They are saying not only that you as an individual have to say your religion, your enterprise also has to have a religion. So if you are a Muslim running a dhaba, the religion of your enterprise is Muslim. If Haldiram is acquired by a private equity company based in Saudi Arabia, then Haldiram's enterprise becomes Muslim. Similarly, if that logic is to be extended, then RSS will also have a counter identity. It's Hindu. BJP is Hindu. The moment you say that BJP is Hindu, RSS is Hindu, the next level comes. What is its caste? Is RSS a Dalit Hindu? Is RSS a Pichda Hindu? Is RSS a Brahman Hindu? Is BJP a Brahman Hindu? This is what is going to play out. The model of BJP, this is the third bizarre part. The model of BJP is अमीरों के लिए, for their crony capitalists, धन धान्य का प्रसाद है, और गरीबियों के लिए नफरत की पॉलिटिक्स है और हर बात पे जिहाद है. They will ensure that the poor will face the titles of jihad, the way they eat, the way they dress, the way they open their shops, who they go out, how do they live their lives, what's there in their tiffin box, who's in their kitchen. None of them will have the audacity to go out and ask a Taj hotel. By the way, Taj, is it Hindu or Muslim? By the logic of BJP and bizarre logic, we don't know. Final point is, and I repeat this on your debate, that there's a 53-year-old man who's gone missing. And I appeal to your viewers to help us find him. His name is Kiran Rijiju. He happens to be the Minority Affairs Minister of India. He should have a voice, but that voice is missing. He has started believing that his chair is for him to warm it so that eggs are formed. But the chair is a position of responsibility and courage. If he cannot show responsibility or courage, he should not wait for eggs to happen. He should just get out of the chair and let somebody else who has. Kiran Rijiju, if you are listening, your team is listening, get out of your chair. Resign if you don't have a voice. This bizarre model of untouchability has been there in the Hindu religion, is being continuously championed by RSS in its yesteryear, and now they want to extend it to Muslims, they would extend it to Sikhs, they would extend it to Christians, and they will label your clothes as Hindu or Muslim, they will label your enterprise as Hindu or Muslim, and they will ensure that while the अमीरों के लिए जो धन धान्य का प्रसाद है, every poor man is busy with a jihad model that BJP has constructed around them.
Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra wants to reply, come in for a rebuttal. Go ahead, Dr. Mishra.
Preeti, I have never said that enterprises had any religion or any dharma. So, Mr. Ghanshyam Tiwari is taking me at the wrong way. Okay? It's person, because you're not going to ask for counting what is the name of any stall or shopkeepers. You're champion of caste-based census, and you are asking the individual's caste. Then why not everybody should? If I am asked by government, this is my caste, okay? Then why not to live with that caste? We are living with that caste.
Kaushal Kant Mishra, जो आप census की बात कर रहे हो, you're talking about the census. वो तो होता ही है ना. Religion तो आता ही है, वो तो हमेशा से आ रहा है कि कितना percentage Muslim, कितना percentage Hindu.
फिर problem क्या है?
Census, how are you mixing the census? Then the entire 33 kilometers. Preeti.
No,
I'm talking about the route of the Kanwar Yatra. How are you mixing a census which is being conducted, which anyway,
in the same way as you are mixing posting Hindu is communal. In the same way.
It's discriminatory, sir.
Why you are not coming to halal? Why till the time in 75 years, why nobody has questioned halal? Why the SP keep mum? Why Congress keep mum? Why Indi Gadbandhan keep mum? We don't have any answer, na. Now, if the Hindu is saying, I am Hindu.
All right, Dr. Kaushal Kumar Mishra, it's not an argument between you and I, but it's a huge, you're comparing apple to oranges. We can get into it, but okay. I'll go back to make your point, because the Samajwadi Party spokesperson also wants to come in for a rebuttal.
अभी पीडीए की चैंपियन समाजवादी पार्टी है. अभी धर्मांतरण हो रहा था उत्तर प्रदेश में, जिसमें 15 से 16 लाख रुपए आप ब्राह्मण अगर लड़की हैं, क्षत्रिय अगर लड़की हैं, सिख अगर लड़की हैं, उसके बाद 10 से 12 लाख रुपए अगर आप ओबीसी कैटेगरी को बिलोंग करती हैं, और 8 से 10 लाख एससी एसटी कैटेगरी को बिलोंग करती हैं. कनेक्शन ये है कि ये जो हिंदुओं को बांटने की कोशिश की गई है जातियों में, वर्ग में, ये सब चैंपियन तो यही पॉलिटिकल पार्टियां है ना. हम तो हमेशा हिंदुओं की बात करते हैं.
Okay, so Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, you are saying we should not have a caste census because your own government has announced it.
No. It
Are
is
you
demanded by
opposing the
public.
caste census?
No.
So you are saying the government has
No, I am
fallen to the
saying-
demand of the opposition.
I am
They
saying
don't want to have it.
those who are champions of caste-based census, why they are hiding now?
Isn't
If
the government
everybody
a
is facing the
champion? I
norm.
want to ask you, Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, isn't
Yes.
the government of India a champion of the
Now
caste-based census?
now it is decision of government.
They have asked that they want a caste census.
The
Aren't
public
they the
asked them.
champions of it?
So
Should
what is
the
the
credit
problem
of a
in that?
caste
What is
census
the
go to
problem
the...
in that?
Let me ask
That's
you a
what I
question.
am saying now, Preeti.
Dr.
Preeti,
Mishra,
what is the
let me
problem
ask you a
in that?
question. Should the
Yes, please.
credit of the caste census go to the government or should it go to the opposition?
Whosoever is central government, because census is a right of Home Ministry of Central Government of India.
So who
Yes.
has announced it? You are saying the credit should go to the center.
Yes.
Then why are you criticizing it?
I am not criticizing. I am saying
You
everybody
just
should
did.
face
Okay,
their
I want
caste
to go
on their
back to...
face.
Okay, you are derailing
I am
you're
saying-
derailing the conversation,
I am
sir.
saying-
I want to
Preeti,
go
I
back
am
to the
saying
Samajwadi Party
everybody
leader,
should keep-
Ghanshyam
everybody
Tiwari.
should-
Ghanshyam Tiwari, you do
everybody
not
should write
speak of
what caste he belongs
what
to,
the
what dharma he
spokesperson
belongs
said
to,
where
what
the
is
halal
problem in
industry
that?
is
What is
concerned,
this movement?
yet you will raise questions on those who want to buy only from a particular community, especially during the time of Kawad.
Priti, you have absolutely no chance to engage in a rational debate in a platform of absurd and bizarre. What BJP is doing, the model is absolutely clear. To disrupt the lives of the poor so that, in Bihar, ensure that they keep thinking whether they will be able to vote for or not because of documents. In their home native place, let them keep thinking whether they could eat at a dhaba or not, whether they can work at a certain place or not. And this whole halal business, where BJP itself had ministers and MPs and candidates who were part of this business at a global scale. That aside, halal is a thing. You are equating a thing with people. Now you want people to carry their religion on their sleeve. They want people to carry their caste on their sleeve. You want people to tag their enterprise with the religion and caste they come from. This will ensure that at least the poor will always live in anarchy and fear, and the rich that BJP serves, who pay BJP 13,000 crores of chanda in last 10 years, who pay through electoral bonds and different ways. The Prime Minister today does not represent the poor. He travels on a 8 crore car, 8,000 crore plane, has all kinds of dresses, not because he represents the poor. So this model is a way to keep India poor, keep the poor dependent on the free anaj that BJP offers.
Okay.
And the
Last
pot
30 seconds, sir. 30 seconds, Kaushal. Dr. Mishra, go ahead, make your point.
Preeti, Article 25-26, right of religious freedom. PUCL versus Government of India, as food choice is fundamental right. FSSI Act 2006, Right to Information Act, everything gives us a constitutional right to know what we are eating, where we are eating, what we want to eat, and this all is constitutional right. So, and till the time, nobody has spoken anything about halal economy, and it's not about halal food, it's about halal product. My question is unanswered yet after 75 years of independence of country.
Okay, 30 seconds. The Samajwadi Party spokesperson, Ghanshyam Tiwari. Make your point, sir.
In any normal constitutional democracy, as we have been used to in India, a man like Chief Minister Adityanath would resign on this issue. A man like Kiran Rijiju would not go missing, will not be blamed for warming his chair, but either find his voice or resign. And the Prime Minister will be back in India, answer these questions in Parliament. But this is a government of bizarre, as I said.
Okay.
So we expect nothing from this government, except more disharmony from the government.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna just let our viewers decide on which side of, sadly, this communal divide that they stand on. Thank you for joining us.